Once again, to my loving family, first and foremost, all the praises goes to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Barakathu Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rakah Kodash. Give double honors to our apostles, our true teachers of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to our sincere brothers, pushing this truth throughout the four winds of the earth, risking their lives week in and week out to feed the lost sheep. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Forever, Kal Halal Yahweh Ba'asham Yahawashi. Kal Halal Yahweh Ba'asham Yahawashi. Kal Halal Yahweh Bahasham Yahawashi. You know, we could never ever thank Yahweh Bahasham Yahawashi enough. We could never thank him enough. Thank our true power. Always, Yahawashi denies himself for us to see. Always denies himself for us to see. Are we really seeing? What is the true seeing? Are we really seeing what the Lord Yahweh Ba'asham Yahawashi wants us to see? Because our eyes can be open and we're still not seeing. And sometimes our eyes are half opened. We're half seeing. But the Lord wants us to fully open our eyes to see fully. But then again, our eyes can be shut and we fully see. And our eyes could be open and we don't see. What is the real seeing is the faith. Does your eyes have to be open to have faith? Or does your eyes have to be shut to have faith? But remember, we cannot thank the Lord enough because he denied himself. He denied himself so we can see. We give the glory and the praises to Yahweh Ba'asham Yahawashi. And although the Lord wants us to see things, you know, because our eyes are half open, fully open, it's about the faith. That's all that matters. Let me start with this in Luke 18. There's two things I want to say here, read here. Then Peter said, Lo, we have left all and followed thee. And he said unto them, this is Yahawashi speaking, Verily I say unto you, there is no man that have left house or parents or brethren or wife or children for the kingdom of Yahweh's sake, Yahweh Ba'asham Yahawashi's sake, who shall not receive manifold more in this present time and in the world to come life everlasting. Then he took unto him the 12 disciples, the 12, and said unto them, Behold, we go up to Jerusalem, and all things that are written by the prophets concerning the Son of Man shall be accomplished. For he shall be delivered unto the Gentiles, and shall be mocked, and spitefully entreated, and spitted on, and they shall scourge him, and put him to death, and the third day he shall rise again. Imagine Yahawashi is talking about himself. He's talking about himself. You know what that must feel like? Just sit down picturing the door's going to knock at a certain time, and you know they're coming for you to do anything to you what they please. Right? Spitefully entreated. Just picture that. And they understood none of these things. And this saying was hid from them, neither knew they the things which were spoken. You see, the Lord did that for a reason. Yeah? For his reason why he did it. Right? At that time, he didn't want them to know. Right? They couldn't perceive it at that time. It's just like us now. Sometimes our eyes are open, but the Lord doesn't want you to know right now. This is why we have to work in faith. Work in faith. Because it's only the Lord right now knows if our eyes are open or shut. He knows. And it came to pass that as he was come nigh unto Jericho, a certain blind man sat by the wayside begging. And hearing the multitude pass by, he asked what it meant. And they told him that Yahawashi Hamashiach of Nazareth passeth by. And he cried, saying, Yahawashi, the son of David, have mercy upon me. Have mercy on me. So straight away, you see the faith is. He knows that Yahawashi is the true healer. Yeah? The Messiah. The true Messiah. And they went before and rebuked him that he should hold his peace. Right? But he cried. Imagine now, his eyes are shut. His eyes are shut. You see, it's what about what Yahawashi sees at all times. It's not what man sees. You see what I'm saying? Right? And they that went before rebuked him. Right? Imagine these disciples, their eyes are open. Right? And even though the Lord said something to them prior to that, they did not understand. You see, the Most High is so deep. It's so deep. And they went before, rebuked him that he should hold his peace. But he cried so much the more. You see, no, you're not going to hold up my faith. My faith, I can't, I'm a blind man. But you're not going to hold me back. Don't hold me back. Thou son of David, have mercy upon me. So this man was persistent. Persistent. And Yahawashi stood and commanded him to be brought unto him. Yeah. And when he was come nearer, he asked him. So you see, Yahawashi, he knows, You see, remember, Yahawashi knows all things. Although he said things to the disciples, and their eyes are open, physically open, but they weren't thinking spiritual. the faith. And Yahawashi stood and commanded him to be brought unto him. And when he was come nearer, he asked him, saying, What wilt thou that I shall do unto thee? Right? But Yahawashi knows already, right? He knows already. That's why we cannot fool Yahawashi, right? We cannot fool Yahawashi. And sometimes, we have evil thoughts that sometimes in your mind, like you think you could pull a fast one on Yahawashi. Hey, our minds, our minds are deceitfully wicked. Wicked. And this is why I keep on saying, I'm wicked. I admit I'm wicked. That's why I need Yahawashi, and we all need Yahawashi. Glory be to Yahweh B'Shem Yahawashi. Although the Lord has woken us up, He's opened our eyes fully open, half open, or closed. But do we really see? Do we really have faith? Right? Saying, What wilt thou that I shall do unto thee? Now imagine, Yahawashi called them to get the blind man. And obviously he doesn't know where he's going, so they have to assist the man, innit? So Yahawashi, he knows. He knows. I tell him, Yahawashi is bad. But what Yahawashi wants you just to confess it. Confess it. And he asked him, What wilt thou that I shall do unto thee? And he said, Lord, that I may receive my sight. But the Lord don't know already that his sight he's already have sight. Although he's blind, the Lord knows. Yeah. And Yahawashi said unto him, Receive thy sight. Hey, thy faith hath saved thee. Because it started from the beginning when he's on the floor calling out and the disciples rebuked him. Right? Because if the disciples had faith, right, they wouldn't rebuke him. Because he's seeing, although he's blind, he's seeing because he trusted in Yahawashi that this man is going to heal me. So I'm going to call upon him. And they say, quiet. And he called again. And Yahawashi, yeah, man, let me just prove something to my disciples. This is what faith is about. Yeah? Because earlier on, he said certain things about he's going to be put to death, the Son of Man is going to be put to death, and but maybe at that time he knew they couldn't take it. They couldn't take it. You see, when you have faith, nothing can overcome you. Remember, if you have faith as the size of a mustard seed, you could do so much wondrous things. And Yahawashi knows that. All Yahawashi wants to do is to believe in him in faith. Right? And even when he said that the Son of Man shall die and rise again the third day, or maybe that at the time, maybe that they couldn't even perceive that if they understood. Because maybe their faith, although they're seeing, their eyes are open, they're walking with Yahawashi, they've dropped everything. And Yahawashi said, yes, okay, I dropped everything. No one's not going to enter here or go further. Right? And he's proving to them you have to drop everything for the Lord. This is why we cannot do enough, say enough for Yahweh. We cannot pray enough. We cannot please the Lord enough. But the most thing we could do, the greatest thing we could do is to believe and trust and have faith. Right? With your eyes open or your eyes shut. Right? Hey, listen. And Yahawashi said unto him, Receive thy sight. Thy faith hath saved thee. Okay? And that's even a learning thing for the disciples too. This is why we are always learning, always learning. Brothers, sisters, we all are always learning. Have we learned to love? We've learned some, because you remember our eyes are fully open or fully closed. So like a fully open, fully closed, half open or half closed. But are we really seeing? And immediately he received his sight and followed him, glorifying Yahweh. And all, and all, and immediately he received his sight and followed him, glorifying Yahweh. And all the people, when they saw it, gave praise unto Yahweh. And this is why, you see in the last days, you remember there's a lot of people that our eyes are shut. The eyes are opened and they can't see whatever. The faith is about the faith. And it's going to be, brothers are going to start doing miracles wherever they are. Brothers, prophets, all the brothers now doing the work in sincerity. What the eyes, you see, because it's about the faith. Because soon the real faith is going to be shown. Which brothers or which sisters and which children have the real faith. Okay? And we all pray that we have enough faith. We all pray. We all pray, brothers and sisters, that we have the faith. Are we really seeing in full? And this is why we have to keep on working and praying and trying our best to please the Lord. We can't do, the Lord denied himself. And that's what I was going to say before I forget. Can you imagine? The Lord, prior to that, let me get it. Where is it again? So listen, although Yahawashi was going to, he knows, he's going to be entreated, put to death. Can you imagine that, brothers and sisters? You're going to be put to death. And on the same hand, he goes, all right then, let me deny myself and just heal this man. He's still healing. He's still having compassion. He's still proving, oh man, the Lord is doing so much and he knows he's going to be killed. Do you know what that feels like? No, we don't. He's going to be killed. And on the other hand, he's still blessing, he's healing. This is why we cannot fathom Yahawashi. Even right now, we cannot fathom Yahawashi. Even right now, right? We cannot comprehend how the Lord works. We cannot put the Lord in one section or two sections. We cannot do that. The Lord is infinity. But all what the Lord wants, all what he wants is us to have faith. And that is a true gift. You see? And this is why there's a time and a place, and everything's for an appointed time. Some of us might have weak faith now, but in due time, through the Lord's will, it will increase. If it's his will, there's a time, and I'm sure when he healed that blind man, because that man had faith. The disciples they even grew more in faith. Right? Because their eyes were half open. I'm just saying this. I'm not saying that is the case. Their eyes were half open. Because remember, it starts somewhere, it's about your faith increases. So their eyes were half open. And even what Yahawashi did, he said, here's a blind man. He has faith. And he's blind, he can't see. Whilst you can see, and you have half the faith he has. And by even doing that miracle, the disciples' eyes open up wider. So again, Are we really seeing in full? Whether, regardless if your eyes are open or shut, are we seeing? All the praises. So like if you're drawing this out, I hope I hope you understand, right? I thought about it before, but you know how the devil works, Satan works. He doesn't want it to come out the right way. And when I thought about it before, it was so, the way I thought about it. And I hope and pray through the Spirit that you can see what I'm saying in the name and the power of Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahawashi, Ba'asham, Rekah, Kodash. Always love to you, brothers. Always love to you, sisters and children. Kwame Ashola.